Hi everyone! So, as you guys can see with the title, I am doing a 5 weird things about me tag. I watched some people do it and I thought it was a fun thing to do. The only thing is, I just scratched my head for weird things. I know there's a few things I do that's weird to others, but for me, they're like, I don't know, they're like things I do, so I don't really mind. But I kind of picked up 5 things that I thought was pretty unusual, so I wanted to share that with you. Hope you won't find me too weird. We'll see. So the first thing, weird, but I don't know if I'm the only girl with that kind of thing. You know, the toilet paper in the bathroom, when you install it, when you change the roll and everything, I hate it when the paper folds, you know, like backwards and goes out in the back of the roll and just, you know, roll on the wall. That's just drive me crazy because I don't know why. I really hate that. So I always turn the roll around so that it folds upward and towards me instead of backwards and toward the wall. It's a thing. I don't know if any people out there just do that, but every time I goes to another place, I just pick up the roll and flip it over when it goes to the wall. So yeah, that's a thing. I don't know. Maybe it's weird. Anyway, the second thing that's, well, it's not weird. It's just that when I watch a movie or I listen to someone speaking a speech, or, you know, I'm not doing, sorry, long day, and I'm not doing really anything special, just watching TV or movies or, I don't know, the web or whatever, I always have to have something in my hands to do. When I'm watching TV, I have the remote always in my hands, and I don't know why. Well, this is my phone, by the way, and I don't know why. The thing I do is always with my thumb. I go, you know, I just go like that around the buttons and every buttons, and I clean it, and I don't know, I'm watching the movies and I'm like that. Always. If I don't do that, the thing I do is either I chew the inside of my mouth. I'm always like that. It's not pretty, but I know I shouldn't do that, but it's a thing that I do it without even thinking about it. It's just like that. And if I don't do that, or that, with the remote, this is my phone again, I pick at the skin around my nails. And I don't know if you can see it. I did it today. There's some kind of a little bit of blood there. I don't know if it's because I'm nervous or whatever. I don't consider myself a nervous girl, but I think I am with what I do to myself. Yeah, it's not pretty. There's weeks way harsher than others. There's weeks I can go about without doing this to my fingers, and it just can go in one day. I just can scrap all my fingers, and I don't know. It hurts when I do this, but you know, there's always a little bit of skin that's just poking out and it's driving me crazy, and I always pick at them, and you know, it's the same thing with inside my cheek and lips, you know, inside my mouth. So that's a weird thing about me. So if you watch, do I say so a lot? I think I do. Man, me and my English. So, and then again, I'm saying it again. And yeah, so that's another one of my weird things. The third thing, maybe people will find it gross, but I am a licker. And when I say licker, I mean a fork licker, like fork. And I lick. Okay, let me explain. It's pretty much when I finish eating, my fork or knife or spoon, I clean them. They're clean without even being washed when I finish eating. I don't know why. It's a thing I do too. I love eating, and I think it's pretty much a crime against humanity to leave some food on the fork or the spoon or the knife. No, it's good. You have to eat all of it. Yeah, so I lick. And the knife, I really lick this when, you know, in the morning when I want to, when I take a couple of toasts and I decide to put Nutella on it. I am a fan of Nutella. And even with, I don't know, like honey, or I cannot let like a bunch of Nutella or honey on the knife. No. And I hate putting it back in the thingy. It's just get all goopy all around, and I really don't like it. So instead I say, hey, what the hell, a little bit more licking. So that's the third thing, the third weird thing about me. So I don't do that in public though, just at home. I'm not that crazy. Four things. For the fourth one, when I was younger, you know, like little kids or babies, when they sleep, they're all so cute, and they, you know, they suck their thumb. Well, when I was younger, I didn't suck my thumb. Nope. I was not that kind of a baby or young child. No. The thing, besides the, I don't know what you say it in English. I just don't like the term sucker, because if you translate from French to English, we say sus in sus, a sucker. Well, whatever. Besides that, the thing when I was going to sleep, when I was about 3-4 years old, I was, it's kind of disgusting, but you know, I would just wet about yay big of my pillow with my saliva, put my cheek on it, sleeping, and then I would put these two fingers in my mouth, and I was like sleeping like that. My cheek on my little wet spot. I have no idea why I did that. It just, maybe I just woke up some morning and I was sleeping, you know, with my mouth open and just a big goop of saliva just on the pillow, and I thought, ooh, it's comfortable, and I decided to do that. I don't know. And licking those two fingers, why these? Why these? Don't ask me. I don't know. It was comfortable, maybe like that, because, you know, I have no idea. Maybe it was a sign that I would love rock and roll. I don't know. You know, that was one weird thing about me. They had to, my dad, because I think I sucked my, okay, I sucked my fingers, I think, till I was like 6 or 7, and my dad was just fed up with it. But sometimes I would just go to sleep without doing it, and I would woke up with the fingers in my mouth. I just did it without noticing it. So my dad was just fed up with it, and he just one time he put some kind of liquid on my fingers, you know, for children, for that when you taste it, it really tastes really bad. He did this and it didn't work. So one night he decided that he was going to attach my fingers together. So I was, yeah, he was fed up. But I don't remember if I did it after that day. I just remember that he did it, but oh well. Anyway, now I don't do it anymore, so yay for me. But that was one weird thing about me. Yeah, well, I was a weird kid. Always alone, playing with myself, and yeah, sucking 2 fingers and put saliva on my pillow. Weird kid. Okay, and the last thing that's weird about me, I just said a little bit with my licking thing about you. I don't know how you say it in English. Utensils, I think. Whatever. Is that when I pick up, I use margarine instead of butter. I don't know, I prefer margarine. Margarine, I don't know how, margarine. Well, you have butter and you have the things in the, you know, plastic pot that you buy, whatever, the margarine. Or Nutella, as I said. I don't like it when, you know, people just take always in the same spot and it goes down all on one side and the other side is pretty much full. I hate that. So I have the weird habit of always making sure that the product in the pot is always, you know, even. And I scratch the side so that there's nothing on the side, and that's why I don't you know, how do you know, rinse my, not rinse, but I don't know the term, but you know, just do that with my oh, okay. Losing my words. With the knife on the side of the container, because after that you just have to, you know, and then put it back in the pot. So I don't do that. I don't like it. And to prove it, I'm just gonna go fetch some and show you. So just hold on. Okay, so I went and got my my container of margarine, and yeah, it's not as straight as I wanted it to be, but you know, it's pretty much, Well, I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you're gonna see it, but as you can see, there's hardly anything left on the sides, and it's pretty much all even all over inside. That's a thing I do. And for when I do this with Nutella, I just, you know, I would get in there, and because the pot is like, you know, the l'ouverture, you know, the open area is like smaller than the rest of the container. You have like some spots in there that products can just stay in, and if you don't go get it, it will just stay there and just dry out. No, when I eat Nutella, I have to get every last bit. So I will just go in there and get everything I can get out of it. So yeah, you know, so yeah, it's weird, but well, I'm not as weird as some people can be, but yeah, those were 5 of weird things I do. I hope it's not too weird. I haven't grossed you out with my fork clicking or pillow hugger saliva thing. I hope not. So anyway, with that said, I hope you enjoyed my little tag, and I tag every one of you who watched the video. I hope it's just not one person, but hey. Anyway, so have a great afternoon or day or night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.